I really think this hair is like Christian pop rock star of like the 2000s. Don't you see like the lead singer of Creed? This hair. With arms wide open under the sunlight. Hi. So you're here for the review of the Sneaky Balm, I do hope. Maybe you're also here to just hang out and chill. Cool. And I want to get into that for you. So the packaging is so wonderful, very succinct. This is the Large Palette Pro. And it's such a beautiful container. Whoops. It has a weird smudge on it. I'm gonna look into it. I mean, whatever. I can probably just clean it off. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care. But look how beautiful this container is. It's got so much space for you to put the products in there. This is a magnetized base. The products very easily pop in. They come in these beautiful, minimal packaging. I'm gonna put the video introducing the product that Kiki made into the profile. So, I've already started opening it. So I just wanted to say, I am familiar with a balm foundation. It's so important for me to remind myself with makeup is that I'm putting my hand on top of this makeup and I'm swearing. Dear makeup, I will not require you to change my life. I will use you to the best of my ability. And I will remember that there are other things in life that will help me to get better, such as therapy, hanging out with friends, drinking water, exercising, eating well, and just enjoying life in general. Sometimes with makeup, I have this concept that it's supposed to magically transform everything that I think is wrong with me, including give me a new face, but makeup can't do that. It's not supposed to. I love the fact that these balm foundations seem to kind of wear off throughout the day. My skin peeks through and it doesn't look like I have like weird patches as it can look with a more mattifying foundation, because all foundation wears off throughout the day. Products wear off throughout the day. That's why you have to reapply sunscreen, and so many people don't do that. I don't do that. But when it is a matte foundation, it seems to become more dry, and as it fades, it will kind of like peel. Because this is a balm and more moisturizing, for me, it just like disappears. And I don't have like a weird line of demarcation. Or like, I kind of look like a 90s like bad boy that just like on a family sitcom that's like the next door neighbor, and he just barges into the kitchen and they're always like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm hungry. He has some like weird catchphrase, and then he goes to the fridge and he drinks milk straight out of the carton. They're like, the family's like, everybody has to drink that. He's like, I don't care. I'm back with the Sneaky Hydrating Skin Tint. This is the shade N12. It is the lightest shade that Kiki has so far. Same packaging as before, little card on top. Ooh, and Kiki also added a great, what are these called? Technology. You know, a barcode scan thing. It's called something very specific that I cannot remember. That you can scan for like tips and tricks. Oh, I need to say that I also added to my face some, excuse me. I added some Wella Skin Food moisturizer to kind of make my skin a little bit more tacky. I've had it sit in for like an hour. This may not go well, but we'll see. It's not going to be the balm's fault. It's going to be my prep. And here it is. Beautiful. Wow, this thing is called a QR code. It's really crazy how the brain suddenly starts working. It says you can use whichever tools you like. This is really helpful. Kiki. You're always so thorough. It says you can use whichever tools you like. A damp sponge provides the widest application, while a dry sponge or a brush with dense bristles, maybe like this, with dense soft bristles will give more coverage. Sponges, dry or damp, work best with skin texture. Fingers are great, so we can use fingers. Kiki also suggests if you want a more mattifying base after you moisturize, you can dust lightly with translucent powder. I'm not going to do that. My face is really glowy right now. I'm going to go ahead and just use a dry brush. I'm interested to see how much coverage I can get. So let's go. Dipping in. Wonderful. Let's start at my chin area. Ooh. So far so good. Yes. Why do I keep doing accents? Please don't do any more accents. Please don't. You don't do them well. Okay. Wow. You can see just how great that takes away my texture. I'm gonna go in with a finger now, just to kind of see what's going on. Ooh, it feels so good. Very hydrating. Yeah, do you see how it just covered up all of that? Let's see what it looks like when I put it on top of that discoloration there. It's not going to completely cancel it out. It is a lighter coverage foundation, and to be honest, I don't like to look like a porcelain doll. I enjoy discoloration and texture and redness peeking through because I want people to know that this is real skin. I don't necessarily like people thinking that, I mean, obviously I have tons of eyeshadow on. You can't make that look natural. But I don't necessarily want people to know that I have a lot of foundation on. It's not a look that I'm interested in at the moment. So that still did an awesome job. I think Kiki talked about how this product could be used, maybe I'm making this up, but it's in my mind that there was some talk about how you can just use it in the areas that you want to hide discoloration and camouflage. I'm using the concealer, airbrush concealer brush from Sephora. Versus, yeah, look at that coverage. Versus spreading it like all over the face. Oh, nice. My nose is the strangest part. A lot of foundations don't sit well on my nose, and I don't enjoy how red it is, but at the same time, I like putting blush on there. Doesn't really make sense. Show you what the product looks like after I've been using it for a while, just so you can see the pan and see how much I'm using and how I'm going through it. do have some brush strokes happening. I don't think that's a huge problem. That makes sense. I was using a brush. I don't think that's the product's fault. And I am putting on a lot of it. I'm just gonna go back and see if I can get some more coverage on my nose. This again is a dry sponge. Ooh. Yeah. That dry sponge looks so nice. I really like that. So you can see, I still have discoloration. You can still see my freckles, my beautiful mole right there, which I love. I'm gonna wet this sponge, and then I'm gonna come back to do my forehead. My thoughts are I want as little coverage as possible on my forehead. And then I'll be right back. Now I've doubled up my Beauty Blender. Let's go. Oh yeah, so pretty. Yeah, I do like that. Hopefully I'm not blocking everything that I'm doing. So pretty. Okay. Just gonna bring some down on my neck. I do still think it is too dark for me. But I wonder if I enjoy wearing a lot lighter product. Oh yeah, let me show you. Here's the pan right now. Here is my face. I think it looks lovely. It is definitely very glowy, very dewy. And that is because I put a lot of moisturizer on. I put a really thick, emollient moisturizer, and yes, this hydrating tint, this hydrating skin tint is very moisturizing, hydrating, but I do think that my base has affected it. Now I want to talk about the difference between the Monica Blunder cover and this. These two have similar ingredients, they do not have the same. And I'm not gonna go into the ingredients because I'm not like that at this time. Maybe in the future I'll get like more into ingredients and makeup and things. I just like when stuff looks good and I like playing with it. And that's about as far as I go. But if you are a ingredients person, check it out. Tell me, you know, maybe tell me down in the comments, like what's the most important ingredient, because I don't know. Is it air? Is it water? What's the most important one? So I'm not going to show you what this looks like because it looks disgusting in there. I took a big healthy swatch of Zwei. Excuse me. I'm going to put it on my hand for you, and then I'm going to put the Sneaky Balm right beside it. Ooh. I don't know if you can see the difference, but what I can see is that it looks like the Zwei is a lot more pink, And the Sneaky Balm kind of blends in with my skin a little bit more on my hand. It kind of sinks in more. The Monica Blunder Beauty sits on top a little bit. Of course, whenever you rub it in, they both disappear. They're both beautiful products. I really enjoy them. I'm going to show you the other color I got. I got the Lip Cheek Cream Tint Pro. I got Cocoa. Ooh. Coming in with the QR code. Gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, hello. This color is so amazing. And then last but not least, I did get my refill of the Sculpt and Bronze Cream Tint Pro in Taupe. Which I love this shade so much. I love it. I used to have like a gajillion of these, but I lost some of them in an Airbnb with a gorgeous dog named Phoebe. I wonder if she took them for herself. I'm gonna apply some blush. Maybe I'll put on some contour and then I'll come back. I mean, I'm gonna stay here, but I'll talk to you again. Alright, I have to show you one of my favorite products. I mean, I love all of Salt New York products. I also have a little mini. And one of my favorite products in here, again, I'm not going to show you what these pans look like because they're disgusting, but my favorite product, if I had to pick, is the Radiant Cream Tint Pro. I love mine in Pearl and Beige. My favorite thing to do is to put, I think this is the right order, yeah. I like to put Pearl down first as my highlight. Using my finger. Oh yeah, let me go to the other side. Hopefully you can see and I'm not like blocking my face. And then I like to go over top with Beige. Okay. All right. That's it. This is a first impression, so it's hard to say how it's gonna wear, what my feelings would be, but I do really love it. I think it's a really amazing price point. Yeah, I love it. You hear that hesitancy. It's just that I don't think that this is the right shade for me. But I'm not sure. I can't really tell if this is too dark or not. And I don't think I'm that fair. So this may be why I'm not going to be using it as like an all-over product. I will use it to color correct and to sneaky balm those little problem areas for myself. But I would probably do a concealer that was closer to my skin tone. It's not magic, but it's an illusion for sure. And this Sneaky Balm, I think is pretty great. I still have discoloration here, but that's because I put product on top and I moved it around once I did that. Color is so beautiful. This is the cocoa color. I just, the red in it is, I think, really what is so stunning. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for strapping in and bearing with me through this wild ride. Please let me know your thoughts. Did you buy this product? Are you interested in it now? And let me know what are your favorite products from Salt New York. Also, this is the best brow in the world. No, is that right? Yes, this is the best brow in the world. This is the worst one. I'm having so much trouble with brow product. I've used wax, I've used Got To Be gel. Nothing stays, it always falls. So if you have any brow products down below, please leave them for me. I am absolutely desperate. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, nobody knows what they're doing, and everybody is just making it up.